guys, welcome back to another video. On this video I'll be flying the Beechcraft B58 Baron. The updates just came out not long ago at all, so this cockpit's completely interactive now. Look, so you've got all these things you can press. You've got the door, you can open the door only on the right side. I'm guessing you can't open the left in the actual aircraft anyway. Can't see any door handle anywhere, but it's going to be a really cool aircraft. I'm going to do a little circuit today, just around this airfield. I'm at, I just thought I'd do a very quick video today, so I don't really know what I'm doing much. So we're at Papa Hotel Mike Kilo at Hawaii. See, there's Hawaii over there. So we're on this island over here, not sure what it's really called, but yeah, so we're going to do a little circuit around here. Because it's a large aircraft, it will be quite a large circuit. Yeah, so I'm at this airfield over here today. We've got another airfield over there. You can just see its lights down there. So we'll keep away from that, as you don't want to get too close because it could be other aircraft coming around there. We're going to use this large runway here. We're going to depart on runway 23, which is this one over here, and we'll go down the runway, take off. We'll probably make looking at the hills, left pattern, because we want to go right, because we want to dodge these hills over here, so we don't have to climb too much. Yeah, so we'll definitely make a left pattern, so it'll be easier for us, and it won't cost as much of the fuel, so we won't need to put more power to get enough climb to go over the mountains. So not very familiar on how to start this thing up, but we'll see how it goes. Right, I'll just get the this sorted like that. There you go. That's going to be my thumbnail. Just easier so I don't have to do it later. It takes forever to taxi to these places. So yeah, we've got two different little viewpoints. I'll go through with the update as well. So you got this view. This is the old view in the old update, or the update before this update, which I think 010.05. I think, I'm not sure because I forgot, but well, the video will be got the update number on it, so I'm not sure what it is now, but I'll check it later. And then you got this view as well, and this is just a bit higher. This wasn't in the last update. Definitely prefer this view, as you can see more outside, because I think it was a bit too low for us to actually have a look around the front. So it's quite an easy aircraft to fly. It isn't incredibly removable, but it doesn't really matter, as it is only just a general aviation aircraft. It isn't really made for quick turns. So let's get this thing started up. I'm not really familiar. I don't have any checklists or anything on me. So first of all, obviously we'll turn the battery on. That's the first thing you always want to do. The beacon light's already on, so you don't need to touch that. I'm guessing they'll put fuel into the engines first, so put mixture full rich on both engines, and then throttle all the way in. Then we flick the fuel switch on, the fuel switch on the left, and you see over here we want that to go up to the 5. So there you go, there's the 5. Now for the right engine, up to the 5. There you go. Now we can put our throttle to half the way, or 1.5 in. We don't need to touch our props until the engine started, I think. I'm still not 100% sure. I'll put my alternators on as well. So I heard you put these on before the engines are actually on. No, in the 172 you don't have to do that. Avionics are. So I don't know if I've got this in correct way, but I'm not really sure on how to start this engine properly. Doors closed. I'll make sure my window is closed before takeoff, but right now we'll taxi with it open. Parking brake isn't all the way in. That should have been in. There you go. Now we're on parking brakes. So we can get started up. So there won't be any people around us as they haven't added it in. And then we can start our engine. So let's start the left one first. So we get our little switch, put it onto both, put the to both. Then we can clear the left prop and start up. There we are. I'll just put my volume on, forgot to do that. There we go. And then I'll start my left one. As you can see it. And there we go, so we're both on. Then we can start to put the left prop up and the pitch on the right prop. And you start to hear the engine where it should be. Then I put the RPM down to 1000. That's these two here. So gently pulling down a bit. Just a bit more right there. That's good. And we can lean our engines like that. Right. Like that. The flap should have been down while we start up, but it doesn't really matter now. I'm up, put the window up now. That's pretty cool, I like that feature. And we can get our U back now. Actually, taxi lights on first. Alright, now we can make our way for taxi. So I'll just tap the brakes off. Because we've already got some power in our engines, we won't need to really put more power into it. Because 1000 RPM is good enough for taxi anyway. So we'll just get moving to runway 23. Yeah, it's definitely a lot different compared to the 172, which that aircraft's got interactive, as you probably already know. It's just an upgrade of the 172. It's got two engines, so you have to take care of two engines, not one. You got prop pitch as well, and prop speed, and the 172 you don't have that. But yeah, so it's just like the 172 is for starters, or for people who are training in the 172. Then this one's just more of it's like the step up, and then you go into large aircraft, which would probably be turboprops and other aircraft like that. I'm guessing I'm joining this taxi lane. Oh, maybe not. Hopefully there should be one. Yeah, there's one here. And come on to this then. I'm not sure what the taxi lanes are, because I normally do a full flight, but today I'm just going to do a quick short flight just to show you what the Baron is actually like in the update. The reg is November 45 X-Ray Sierra. That's probably the same call sign as it was on the last update as well. I doubt they would have changed that. Also, another update. Also another thing in the update. They've boosted the graphics on the plane. I'm not sure about the ground and maybe the water, but this has definitely changed from the last update. So definitely something different of what they have done. It just stands out more. But I'm not sure. There's something definitely looks different. Something definitely looks better. But get to the better view. Like that. Yeah. So runway 23, we're on our right, and we'll depart in the left pattern. I think that's what I said before. I'm doing about 15-20 knots right now. Still increasing. I'm going to have a touch of brakes here, but not too much. This may be my favourite aircraft. I do like the A10, Thunderbolt 2. But if that gets in a complete interactive cockpit, then that'll definitely be my favourite aircraft, like by far. I do like the 172 still. Like, it's just really easy plane to fly, but because I've been flying for it for so many hours, I just kind of got bored of it, and I'm kind of getting into this one more. And it's just quicker to get around with this one as well. So, mixture rich now, as we'll be taking off. Just check that all the way in. Yep. Throttle still good, as we're still on 1000 RPM. You can switch our strobe lights on, taxi lights off, and both landing lights on, and we are good for takeoff, I think. It might be a bit wobbly on takeoff because I'll be needing to hide the yoke and then getting the gear up at the same time as while I'm flying. So something could go wrong, I don't know yet, but we'll see once we're in the air. Let's taxi onto the runway. Let me get up in the sky. Everything looks to be in the green except for our RPM and our main, is that pressure for oil? Or pressure, I don't know, but I haven't flown this aircraft for a while, so I need to get used to it, but those are going the green once we're in takeoff. Just line up right here. Hopefully it'll be quite a nice approach. I normally choose airports that normally have a nice approach because it's quite nice coming into a place that's got quite nice scenery around it while you're on final. It's a pretty cool thing to look at, and all the effort X-Plane put into this. So we'll go into full power, as we don't really need to do anything else to take off. Actually we do, flaps. Glad I remembered about that. Just stop here and put the flaps down. That was my mistake, I'm glad I remembered about that. I should have done that on the line before. But I think it's 12 flaps I got, yeah, 12 flaps right here. Alright, full throttle. 12 flaps would be enough. I mean, the next one's 30 and that's for landing, so... Alright. It does sound pretty strange. I'm not sure if I've done anything wrong or it's just a bug that needs fix. I'll lift up and I'll get around 80, just get the front tyre off at 80 knots. And hopefully we'll get in the air around 100. I've got a bit of crosswind, I think I'm 5 knots crosswind at the moment. I'll start to pull up. Right, the front wheel's off the ground. And just wait for that 100 knots. So now this thing does take a while to get into the air. 100 knots in the air. Alright, start throwing our gear up now. Gear up. Just check it's all up. Yeah. All 3 green lights are off. Let's check outside as well. Yeah, we're good. I won't bother with my flaps at the moment. I just want to get some altitude and get away from this ground first. Looking alright so far. Flip this landing lights off once we get around to this hill. So making our left turn. We're pretty good at the moment. Hope I haven't forgot anything, I probably have, because I normally do. Alright, speed's looking alright. It could be about 140 knots, probably would be safer, but we'll be alright now. Once I get my flaps up, hopefully we'll get up to around that speed. Flaps up, flip my landing lights off, and then make our left turn. That's 1, that's 2. We'll start making our left turn. Once we get to 140 knots, let's start to pull the throttle gently a bit. Make sure not lean it, we'll just pull it back. That should be okay. Now we don't want to be getting too much altitude, so at least 500 feet per minute will be alright. So we don't need that much air, as there isn't really anything we need to dodge. So it's pretty flat around here. And we won't be going over to those hills over there, so this isn't going to be that big of a circuit, but it's going to be large. Let's see our airport to our left. Yeah, so I'll just get parallel with this runway at the moment. And once I'm parallel, I start to, I won't need to get any more altitude and I'll start to descend. Now the ground is higher over there, so I won't need to descend that much, as I want to keep pretty high away from the ground. It's rising just a bit below us as we're getting quite close to this hill, but should be alright at the moment. Look back. Yeah, so looking right now, nearly parallel the runway, just a bit more. I'm going to be heading to around just right there, just to the left of the peak of that hill. Right, start to level up a bit. Actually need a bit more. Bit more. Nearly there. Alright, just come in past that runway over there now. Probably level her out somewhere around here now. Alright, I don't want to be descending, just realised descending for a minute. I'll keep my altitude right there, so I'm just trying to hold my vertical speed there, just try and keep it on 0. That's perfect. I'm not going to bother with autopilot, so it's only a small circuit, we're not going from airport to airport. And I'll taxi to the same hangar as at the start as well. Yeah, everything seems going fine, just everything should be in the green. RPM's a little high, pretty warm at the moment. Everything else seems to be in the green there. Yeah, we look all good. And I'm guessing the only way to get that RPM down is the throttle. Probably bring the throttle back a bit as well, but some RPM still ain't coming down. I think it's the prop pitch that will actually get it down. But I'm not sure. Keep going a bit, but as you can see, actually probably we'll have to start turning now because of these hills around us. Should have picked another airport really. This circuit as it isn't really the best place to do a final, as this need to be pretty high. But with 30 flats, I think this thing can go down without the speed increasing, so we should be okay. See our hangar over there. Let's start to slow down now. So I'll be coming in at about 100 knots on the final. I guess I'll pull the prop pitch down. Yeah, I do. There you go, let's bring the RPM down. Alright, keep the props at that then. Can't bring any. Hang on, just keep full the throttle down a bit more. I just want to get that to about at least 120 knots so I can start bringing flaps down. Going way too fast here. Actually, I might need to cut it a bit more. How's that looking? Yeah, I think we are going to come in a bit too quick. So I probably did turn a bit too early, but I just didn't want to hit those hills. And we're pretty low as well, so also still descending. I'll just try and keep this height now. Keep on 0, that should slow us down to 120. Because once we're at 120, that's so good actually bring flaps down. If I bring them down now, they'll just rip off. So hopefully it'll slow down enough as the runway's coming in pretty close. Bring the gear down. Yeah, we're coming in way too fast. We actually need to be a go around if it's going to be this. If we're going to come in this quick. The speed doesn't want to come down still. It's hovering around 140 knots. Let's see if we can slow it down. Pull the 130. I may be able to make this. London lights aren't down as well. Flip those on. There we go. Alright, 120 there. It's been a pretty bad flight at the moment as I'm not really getting this sorted over here. Right, I'm going to slowly bring the throttle down now. It might be alright now, so he's finally slowed down, but we came in way too quick then. Yeah, we should be okay now. A bit more power. see what will happen here. That's right there. That was a really bad landing. Slam my brakes on because I want to try and get into this right bit here. Should be able to make that. Keep braking. Stop right here. That wasn't the best flight of all. It's probably the worst flight I've ever done actually. Pull off, flaps up. But it was my first ever circuit flight I've done. I've barely done any flying in this, so as you can see I need to do more practice. Get our landing lights off. If it'll want to let me get to the right place. There you go. So landing lights off. Circuit lights on. And strobe lights off. And that's all we need. Now I should put my pitch back to where it should be. And get to 1000 RPM. Mixture should be at full rich as well. Just didn't have enough time while I was on final done. So let's get to 1000, then I can lean it. There we go. Alright, we'll just taxi back to the hangar now. Might taxi just to the right of it, so I won't be able to get that close to it, because I don't want to crash into it. Yeah, it definitely wasn't the best flight at all. Very bad flight, very bad landing. I think all I need to do is just like this large aircraft compared to other little Cessnas, and it isn't as manoeuvrable as well, and the speed takes for ages to come down. I'm not sure if I was just doing the wrong thing, but next time I'll probably have to make the circuits quite a lot larger. I'll probably do a big long full flight next. I won't do a circuit flight, but I was just showing what this aircraft's like. So it's pretty hard to fly for me, so I'm used to little Cessnas and manoeuvrable A10s, so that could be just me. You probably are better at flying than me, but I'll show you what this aircraft's like. So if you are wing tipping, gonna hit that. I'll just stop right beside it like this. That's good. Alright, get our parking brakes on in the grass. Just nearly on the pavement there. I was pretty lucky, but did you realize how close you were? Right, so I'll shut this engine off as well. So we want our parking brakes all the way up, like that. We want our throttle can come down now. Avionics off. There you go. Then we want our taxi lights off as well. Mixture coming off for the left. I'll pull my prop pitch down as well. And let me come down. There you go. See that turning there? Nice. Right, left engine can come off. And prop pitch can turn as well. You can see it's turning there, it's good. Throttle all the way down, just check they are all down. Switch it off now. And we're off, so that's it.